കാനഡയിലെ ആൽബർട്ട പ്രൊവിൻസിൽ നിയമസഭാ തെരഞ്ഞെടുപ്പ് നടന്നു. റേച്ചൽ നോട്ട്ലിയുടെ നേതൃത്വത്തിൽ 2015 അധികാരത്തിൽ വന്ന ആൽബർട്ട ന്യൂ ഡെമോക്രാറ്റിക് പാർട്ടിയും ജെയ്സൺ കെനിയുടെ നേതൃത്വത്തിലുള്ള യുണൈറ്റഡ് കൺസർവേറ്റീവ് പാർട്ടിയും തമ്മിലാണ് പ്രധാന മത്സരം. പുതിയ പൈപ്പ് ലൈൻ പദ്ധതികൾ, പ്രൊഫഷണൽ യോഗ്യതയുള്ള കുടിയേറ്റക്കാരുടെ യോഗ്യതാ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റുകൾ, കാനഡയിലെ തൊഴിൽ മേഖലകളിൽ നേരിട്ട് പരിഗണിക്കുന്ന വിഷയം, ആരോഗ്യം, തൊഴിൽ, വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം എന്നീ മേഖലകളിൽ ഊന്നിയുള്ള വികസനങ്ങൾ വാഗ്ദാനം ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടുള്ള പ്രകടന പത്രികകളാണ് രാഷ്ട്രീയ കക്ഷികൾ മുന്നോട്ട് വെച്ചിട്ടുള്ളത്. നിലവിലെ കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റി ആൻഡ് സോഷ്യൽ സർവീസസ് മന്ത്രിയായ ഇർഫാൻ സബീർ എന്നിവരടക്കമുള്ളവരുടെ പ്രതികരണങ്ങളുമായി ഗ്ലോബൽ റിപ്പോർട്ടർ കാൽഗറി ബ്യൂറോയുടെ റിപ്പോർട്ടിലേക്ക്.
കേരളക്കരയാകെ ഇലക്ഷൻ ചൂടിലാണല്ലോ. കാനഡയിലെ ആൽബർട്ട പ്രൊവിൻസും ഇലക്ഷന്റെ തിരക്കിലാണ്. തിരക്കിനിടയിലും മലയാളികൾ അധികമായി വസിക്കുന്ന കാൽഗറി നോർത്ത് ഈസ്റ്റിലെ വിവിധ സ്ഥാനാർത്ഥികൾ ഗ്ലോബൽ റിപ്പോർട്ടറിനോട്.
Good evening. My name is Mickey Amory and I'm the United Conservative candidate for Calgary Cross. The United Conservative Party is focused on three key areas during this election: jobs, economy, and pipelines. This is an election to get Albertans back to work. Too many Albertans are unemployed. Too many Albertans are worried about whether they're going to have a job tomorrow. We have businesses that are shutting down and we have an economy that is receding. Our manifesto is simple. We want to create the policies that attract businesses back to Alberta and make sure that Albertans have jobs for the future. A United Conservative government would implement the Fairness for Newcomers Action Plan. This is an initiative that the United Conservative Party will implement to ensure that foreign trained professionals have a quick and easy way to have their foreign credentials assessed and recognized in the province of Alberta. This will ensure that people who are professionally trained outside of Canada are not stuck doing survival jobs and can actually implement their skills and their abilities in Alberta. In addition to the Fairness for Newcomers Action Plan, a United Conservative government would expand the provincial nominee program to ensure that newcomers to Canada are placed in areas that Albertans need most. We need to attract the best and brightest of our newcomers and ensure that they are placed in areas where Albertans can best grow and prosper along with newcomers. As a future MLA, my promise to my voters is to represent the area of Calgary Cross and the province of Alberta to the best of my abilities. I want to make sure that my children grow up in a province that gives them the same opportunities that it gave me as I was growing up. I also want to thank each of you for listening to me, and I hope that you consider voting for the United Conservative Party this April 16th. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Gul Khan. I'm an Alberta Liberal candidate for Calgary Northeast. Calgary Northeast include the areas Livingston, Coventry Hill, Harvest Hill, Cityscape, Skyview, Redstone, Cornerstone. My first priority is to create jobs because a lot of people are unemployed, and Alberta especially, because of the this is an oil province, and a lot of people are unemployed, and we need to create jobs. The second priority for me is education. The third priority I have is the health. The health has a flaws. It need to be improved. My fourth is the housing. The housing is a big issue here. We need to work hard to create more housing and affordable housing for everybody. And the Alberta Liberal Party stand for immigration. We will work hard to improve the immigration. We are, as a federal Liberal, as you know, that they have the best policies for immigrants for last so many years. And opposition parties such as Conservative, they're the one who passed the Bill C-51 and C-14 and C-24, which kind of limit the immigration to Canada. So we are supportive of immigration. We, as Alberta Liberal Party, we will accept the certifications of people who come from India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, other countries, and we will create jobs for them. We will get them loans. We increasing the small business loan from $350 to $1 million, and we are waiving the income tax up to $57,000 per head. So these are my main goals, and if I get elected, I will work hard to make sure that these things are completed for Albertans and especially for Calgary Northeast. Thank you.
I'm Irfan Sabir, Alberta NDP's candidate for Calgary McCall. In this election, there are essentially two visions that Albertans have to make a choice about. One is put forward by Premier Rachel Notley, where we are investing in education, building 70 new schools. We are focusing on publicly funded and publicly delivered healthcare, and we are investing in the diversification of the economy, and at the same time, we are hopeful that we will get the TMX built fairly soon, this fall. On the other hand, we have Jason Kenney, who is not working for everyday Albertans. They are talking about two-tier US-style healthcare system. They're talking about funding freeze on education. And also, they're talking about biggest corporate tax breaks, $4.5 billion to the richest corporations in this province. So our vision is for everyday Albertans, and we want to make sure that Alberta remains a society for everyone. Whereas on the other hand, we do know Jason Kenney from his past as Minister of Immigration, where he brought forward niqab ban, Barbaric Cultural Practices Act, and also made it difficult to sponsor parents and temporary foreign workers. List goes on and on of his record as Immigration Minister. At the same time, we have seen in UCP that there were 30 different candidates who UCP have to drop just because of anti-immigrant, Islamophobic, xenophobic, and those kind of extreme views that are no longer acceptable in an inclusive province. Realistically, there are two people who can become premier on that day. On one hand, it's Rachel Notley, who has governed this province with utmost honesty and integrity and has invested in school, hospitals, diversification, kindergarten pipeline, and things that matter to our communities, including anti-racism initiative that created a council that created funds for anti-racism work, and that created a anti-hate crime unit, and that also will establish a fund to make sure that foreign qualified professionals have some way of getting their credential recognized in Alberta. On the other hand, it's Jason Kenney, whose record I described as Immigration Minister, but at this time there are allegations of voter fraud, kamikaze campaigns, and he's getting he's getting investigated by RCMP. His candidate are getting investigated in their role in kamikaze campaign and voter fraud in his 2017 leadership election. So please on April 16, vote for a platform that represents your priorities, that protects your kids' education, your health care, and that diversifies economy for 21st century. Thank you.
ഗ്ലോബൽ റിപ്പോർട്ടറിനു വേണ്ടി കാൽഗരിയിൽ നിന്നും ക്യാമറാമാൻ രവിയോടൊപ്പം ഞാൻ എബ്രഹാം ഐസക്.